person. Actually, who locked the Kinesis there? That was B-Kid.
Yep.
I would love to be inside their Skype right now and actually just get a first-hand perspective of what they're plotting.
There. What is going on? The final pick, or final lock even, going to be coming up for HoN Esports Club. Obviously, other than the Kinesis, you have a very strong lock pool. It's almost support-heavy, though. You got the Glacius Haluna thrown in there on top of your Keeper and Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely some diversity when you look at the lock pool here. But we're going to enter into the banning stage now. Eyeing out that Nighthound ban. There's the Engineer, and actually Lions wants to ban Engineer, but of course they don't want to give up that first pick. So we got Scout, Engineer, Deadwood, Wild Soul. There's Fade. Now the final ban going to be happening here. I don't think something like a Warbeast even. Could be a decent choice here. The Pebble still on the board. Always good to ban him. There's Warbeast. So good. Should be captain. That's probably why. That wasn't the captain.
Yeah, if they let you be the captain, it would have been all solved. But yeah, back into this game now. Sorry about that.
I'm going on the sidetrack.
Of course, we've seen the Moon. Like a lot of the bans have changed because we've seen a lot of the pressure taken off of heroes like that Moon Queen Artillery, those hard carries that were banned out before.
Yeah.
Ophelia not being drafted in a game like this, but Pebble's actually sliding all the way through. His buddy Magnus also joining the party, though, and he's been heavily picked up lately. Pyromancer Bubbles, opening up a potential draft for him, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. So the Pebble's the first pick. Yeah, we'll see where they go from here, but as always, some strong options. We haven't seen a whole lot of Torture at this event. It's kind of just hitting me, but it seems like Torture, at least today, maybe yes, maybe that's just me not having the best memory from yesterday even, but...
You know what?
Seems like he has kind of been passed up.
Take a look at like the past games out of these players on Lion's side. Every single game, Flensmeister's either Master of Arms or Wretched Hag. Every single game, Seal Kids, Engineer or Pyromancer. Jonas the Fan. Well, actually, a mix of suicides there between Bubbles and then Super KG, Devo or Pebbles. And then it's Tempest or Parasite, basically, for the... That's just how it is.
I mean, you're going to play.
No, because you're going to draft a certain kind of lineup, and a lot of times you do see people picking their you train for a sort of role, and certain heroes accomplish what they're trying to accomplish better. And if you have those heroes open, you're going to draft them, so it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Draft for your team's best with, draft what fits your play style, and go from there.
Yeah.
Keep drafting it until they break you, and when they break you, then you can apply and change your strategy. Saturate.
Oh, there you go.
Saturate them for a mobility to its finest.
Yes. That's a lot coming out right there. That's a good point to bring out further at the bat. First pick, it's going to be that Keeper of the Forest, of course. How about that last pick, too? Monkey King, and then they get Parasite, Master of Arms in the lock pool. Again, I made the point Super KGE, also a great Monkey King player. And, yeah, their lineup coming together pretty nice here. As far as what we're dealing with, I mean, the lanes definitely could make sense. Pyro, Monkey King mid, Master top, Bubbles Suicide, and Parasite jungle.
It's not the team you look at and you're like, oh, God, that's... pretty horrifying from the start,
Luna's the final pick, but honestly, definitely a lot better than last game for Team USA as far as the look of it, also being pretty threatening. I mean, that is also a very scary team to face off against when you look at it, so.
Torture, not getting any love lately.
Again, yeah, he's
been passed over quite a bit.
It seems like it really does. I think there is some fact to that, so.
Pyromancer, they started out with Bubbles, was it Bubbles Pyro, right?
Yes, they did.
In response to the Pebbles first draft, magazine over site, and then they actually grabbed the
Big Emperor shout-out. Oh.
Mm-hmm. I was Flensmeister. Oh, you know, I have IC on.
Oh, yeah.
Can I see it? Can I read it on your screen at least?
Shout out to Emperor and
Lions Squads.
1 and 2.
Shout out to you. Nah, I'll tell you that. Sure, why not?
We have the power of saying it. They can hear it.
All right.
There you go. There you go. That's your moment.
Done being nice.
Keeper of the Forest coming out here to get a word of sight down.
Shout out to H. Falk.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Yeah.
I was hoping for the Blacksmith Slither. Didn't come through for us.
Right, or... You like the Blacksmith the Slither? I like the Blacksmith. They actually had Blacksmith Slither. Did they have Valk in that lineup too?
Yep. No, yes, it did. It was Blacksmith Slither, Nighthound, Valkyrie, and another one that was pretty standard, I think. I forget exactly.
I could actually see. I actually felt like that lineup was better for Nighthound when I saw it the other day, in terms of the aggression and the pain training, than the lineup they just had. Furthermore, I could actually see that Blacksmith, Slither, Valk having the that aggressive play that they were looking to accomplish. But yeah, either way, it was obviously more of a fun lineup. Trialfish shouting out something to see there. I have my profanity filter on.
Profanity filter on.
So
this is an under 17 clean for family cast.
All right, getting back on focus here though. Parasite taking over creep and now trying to delay the amount of time they're gonna have to actually tank the wave. Nestor Arms booking into the lane quickly. Wants to hold that out so that the Suicide Keeper of the Forest won't get much of an advantage. He has to hurry though.
So you see with the way they drafted too, it allowed them to do that 2-2-1 setup here on Team USA side, of course. They actually decided to send Nymphora as the lane partner for Pebbles, and instead have Aluna partnering up with Sandwraith bottom, actually.
That works great when you have a hero like Sandwraith that really needs to have the room to farm as well.
Yeah. A lot of harassment from Aluna. You see right here, just trading the hits. Power throw on top. There's the Desert's Curse, actually. And that's the
Bubbles' health
moment
already.
Like,
he doesn't have a skill leveled up yet. How? Nah, I'm not gonna actually.
Oof. And he only has tangos. He doesn't actually have health potions, so.
Wait 10 seconds and see if that's the case. Looks like he might be going to get a potion right now. Well, back to the mid lane. Take a look at this matchup. Pyromancer, Monkey King. Tricky, but not impossible. You just have to have good coordination, good communication, or initiate with the Pyromancer.
Or as you saw right there, Zeal stunned by Nymphora, completely thwarting any plans there. As far as jumping in.
That's against Zeal stun, one of the most powerful abilities on a support hero in the game, in my opinion. When maxed out, does 310 damage and can stun for up to 3 seconds.
It has the capability of being
Yeah, I should say the capability. But either way, it's a very sound skill. 900 range on top of it. Pretty fair cooldown. So overall, pretty ridiculous spell.
It is. It definitely is. Oh, look at the middle lane. They're collapsing big time. Parasite coming in as well as Bubbles. It's a 4-man collapse. Can they actually kill Pebbles right here? Shellsurf comes out. Can BK the Swagman survive on Pebbles? The Swag Pebbles. Yes, he's he's going to survive. The final auto attack, not enough. The tree's just doing enough regen. He will live. No counter kills. Oh, actually, make that a counter kill. Bubbles does fall.
No counter kills. This whole Riser has something to say about it.
Yeah.
See you later, Bubbles.
Big there by Team USA.
He's going to be getting his boots a little bit quicker than you did, Breaky.
Uh-oh, there's the Slackman.
Again!
Oh, Monkey King. Nice Pyromancer stun, though. Gonna say Monkey King for now. One more auto attack from Aluna. Nope, not gonna happen. Monkey King will stay alive, so harassment continuing.
When was it that we saw the Aluna doing a lot of roaming, too, and showing just why he was so effective at just able to edge out just out of ward range, and by the time he comes into vision, if you just initiate with the combo in mid lane, that long-range snipe, compared to a lot of other supports maybe trying to set something up, it's very easy within Aluna. I believe it was VDT during DreamHack even that they created a lot of, maybe it was someone else, but created a lot of pressure with that roaming Aluna in the mid. Wound up winning the game because of it. Going back down to this bottom lane matchup though, Yonasan fan now. Taking that early death as well as the early harass in the lane prior to that.
Yeah.
Sandwraith. Pretty much sitting on uncontested farm so far. Can have upgraded boots before we know it.
Not going to look to pursue just yet. Luna running it over, but here we come with those auto attacks. Now, Bubbles does have the level advantage. Back to the middle lane, actually. A lot of action picking up once here. Again, right here. Pebbles dropping. There's the Dragon Firestone on top of the Leech. And Pebbles will fall in the process. Nymphora doing all she could. But the second time's a charm, I guess, for Lion Esports Club. Seokid actually getting credit for the kill right there. Playing the Pyromancer. So good collapse by Parasite. Keeping active here is Handskin, as he tends to do. Many Parasites, in fact. Getting another kill for his team. Back to the bottom lane. See Drop having some fun with the cancel animation, but he is having a very free time really down here.
Actually using the traditional skill, by the way, which they actually remade and looks really, really sick now.
That's true, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, I'm done, FFS.
Oh, what? Nice guy, actually.
Nice guy, yeah. Usually
not abusing it.
Get asked to show my boobs, but not this one.
Never get asked to show my boobs.
Yeah, well. It gets a little weird. It gets a little weird.
Some people consider it weird, so people, it's flattery. It's a matter of perspective, man.
That's true. Bubbles continue to be boxed out here.
Yeah. Seeing try to go with Ghost Marches on Sandwraith and see whether he goes for that or the Steam Boots. I believe in the previous day he wound up going for the Steam Boots. He actually just went the Energizer along with the Red Booties, if I remember right. Got the Mach initially.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do a similar path here.
Saving up the gold. Master of Arms
Jeez.
boxing out Keeper of the Forest himself. And I assume Master of Arms having a decent time. Yeah, 29-7. Keeper 18-2. So
there it is.
Masters, pretty good. Energizer. Yep. On the way.
You know, when you look at the Energizers plus Red Boots, especially if you go straight farming for other items from there, Energizer does give you that passive move speed increase. It's kind of like an upgraded boot in that sense. Meanwhile, Hanskin finding Riser isolated off to the side, so
didn't even see Parasite
over
over
the Parasite exactly sitting up the game. I saw the initial rotation from Jonasum fan. I didn't quite realize the Parasite was there as I was looking back at the mid lane.
Speaking of the mid lane, oh no, he's not going to be able to really get there. But what's over here? He does have a Catman champion to take over if he wants. He's going to go straight in, it looks like, though. He has a level 3 leech. There we go. Monkey King jumps in. There's the leech on top of that. On to Pebbles. The Sandwraith Mirage going to come out right there. But now Sandwraith actually might be in a little bit of trouble. They do get the kill on the Pebbles. One Jim Slan stunning Nymphour in the process. And actually, that's going to be the end of that fight right there.
Gonna miss out on a lot of farm now that he came to the mid lane, too. Didn't have the mana. Nymphour tried to pump him up. Gonna miss the dagger, though. Or he hit it, but I'm sorry, it wasn't a direct follow, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, not really be able to do a lot of follow-up. And Seal
Even
Kid.
so, it wouldn't matter.
Seal Kid gets a double tap out of it. He's 3-0-0 to start off this game.
That's right. Pyromancer. That's a support hero. Get a little bit of farm, get a little bit of steam. He'll put out some devastating damage. He had to leave behind a lot of farm there in the bottom lane, though, and just didn't have the mana upon initially warping in. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, those Steam Boots plus the basic Marchers is kind of like an upgrade boot in its own sense. Meanwhile, top lane applying a lot of pressure to that Keeper of the Forest. But going back, gives you that attack speed, 10 from agility, the extra damage, stats all across the board, and it's a very similar cost, actually, to upgrading your boots.
Yeah.
Just getting the Marcher's Energizer. Just means you got a little bit of attack speed, and that's it.
That's true, yeah. Luna needs to be careful here. Oh, never mind, it's an Illusion Pyromancer, so maybe not, so. But, got Sandwraith making his way back to the bottom lane. As you mentioned, though, he spent a lot of time in the middle lane trying to help out his team initially, but obviously losing out a bit of farm. And also opened up the door for Bubbles, at least somewhat, to recover. Here we go. There's the jump onto Aluna. Face hug, Shell Surf, Leech. Everything used between the two to get the kill onto Aluna. Just found her in the jungle. And actually, Master of Arms diving again behind the tower. Really keeping the pressure up on Zai here. Actually, he's going to start taking some damage himself, so he'll need to fall back. But good pressure being applied from Lion Esports Club early on in this game.
How's Zai's farm looking? Keeping up. Not quite at Flensmeister's level, but not also suffering. Bottom lane. Let's keep my eye on the Sandwraith. Still needs to pick up those boots. What does he have flying out now? I'm guessing it, yeah, Marchers and the Iron Shield.
Catch a Luna again. Sandwraith nearby. He is going to go into Bubbles, actually. Bubbles needs to be careful. Shell Surf not going to be enough for the kill. Bubbles will fall. And Aluna staying alive, so good bait right here.
Oh, look at the slow. It's applying to the soldier even, and then Parasite's going to come out. Still going to be on the path.
Yep.
He's phasing through. Another dagger's up soon. His ultimate is up. Not even going to matter.
Ooh, he chose to offensive Master's Call right there. If that was a defensive, he would have absorbed the damage, but he still might have been chased down.
Up. I mean, it would have been iffy. It would have been iffy, but I don't think he was getting out of that.
It was a good attempt nonetheless there, but not enough in the end.
Yeah.
So good counter kills by Team USA. 8.5 minutes in, and making Sandwraith continuing to have a great time. 340 gold per minute saved up for him now, or that's what he's farming at least.
Going for the Iron Shield now. Top of the Archers saw a very similar path in the previous game. Top lane. Master of Arms finally running out of mana here soon. Steam Boots Ring the Teacher only can help so much.
And the XL purchased by Monkey King, so going to be going for perhaps an early Grave Locket here. Get some good mana pool going earlier on in the game. Super KG's 0-0-3. He's also 37-13, so 286 gold per minute here. Working for Monkey King. Still the top farm of the game, though, does belong to Sandwraith. Even with that distraction he had at the middle lane, he still managed to have a great time.
Not pick up any direct kills yet, but he can carve a couple assists. It's mana pool again. He has the ultimate though. Won't be able to use it. It comes down to Nymphoria can give him that quick boost that he needs.
Parasite coming in right here with a Wild Hunter. There is their own Rev Ward. He's going to look around. Doesn't have a Codex yet, does he? No.
Level 9. Max out Desert actually has 1 point of the Dissipate.
Oh, Nymphoria is going to be picked off there. You see the TP immediately, but it just doesn't matter. Luna comes in, but yeah, it's way too quick of a kill. The Wild Hunter Parasite just doing work there. And he actually blocks this spawn here in the process. I don't know if that was even intended or not, but
yeah,
I think he actually wanted to take over the creep, to be honest, but oops. In the end, he'll come back to the middle lane. He's still going to kill without a creep, of course, but not able to find the opportunity, instead will fall back. So you're mentioning Sandwraith. His build here, he does get the 1 Dissipate. The 3 into Deserter here. Deserted.
Nice part about that can be if you're chasing someone and towers hitting you, things are hitting you, you can disable bottle charges, potions, things like that.
Yeah.
It's one aspect to it at least.
Parasite's still hanging around. You look at them 4 Pebbles and the Luna, though, they're just all hugging these trees here. As well as the tower. They know something's up. Need to be careful. Pyromancer has a Blazing Strike ready to go as well with her ultimate. Pebbles running in, so the Saliva's going to miss, actually. Big Kid getting a little bit caught off center there. Dragonfirst still going to miss, though. And he will survive the onslaught. That was setting up to be a big counter kill, but not going to happen. Good job by both sides, really, of dodging, I guess.
Sandwraith kills. Doing to farm, but now actually has enough mana for a, well, soon, 10 off. I was going to say ultimate plus dagger combination. Let's see. They're shaping up like they want, so they have it in middle.
Oh, jeez. Pebbles gets bursted down there. That's a Blazing Strike coming into play. Cloudflow going to be used as well. And now Nymphoria is going to be locked down. Wanted to slam it. Will not stun, though, so actually Monkey can follow. And Sandwraith ports in. The Keeper of the Forest locked down with the root. Down goes Bubbles. Pyromancer being chased. Parasite comes from the flank, though. He's going on to Sandwraith, but he's going to take over the Ballista. Trying to put in the auto attacks. Monkey King chasing as well. They want to kill Sandwraith. Not going to happen. They'll try to take Keeper of the Forest instead, but obviously he's damn tanky. He uses that Nature's Veil, taking up a little more. Sandwraith kind of coming back in, but it's not going to be enough. And down goes Keeper. Nice shell surf right there, actually. It does cut off Sandwraith somewhat. But no mana on Parasite. He has a Blood Chalice and a Mana Pride. He's going to use it right there. There's a leech. There is a Refreshment Rune here, but actually going to be canceled immediately. Anyways, Sandwraith is in some trouble. He does have Energizer. He has support, though, coming back in. Look at this. Pebbles coming back in. Yeah, not going to matter.
Yeah. They want to screw around with it. Saw the support coming, and meanwhile, Bloodmeister picking up that kill at the top tower, just farming away. Doesn't even care. They're doing that well even without him. Providing the global support, and otherwise soaking up that free farm. He's like, hey, you're not the only one with global presence. Just so happens my team is actually able to win these fights without me there.
Yeah. And you look at it now, 5,400 gold lead, 4,400 experience lead for Lion Esports Club. So overall, big picture, they are looking good, honestly. Only coming up to 13 minutes here, but still. Big start here. Obviously, Master of Arms is leading the way right now, 392 gold per minute. You got Monkey King, 350. And then Parasite, Bubbles, and even Pyromancer all doing pretty well. So just as a team, they're just doing great. And actually, Monkey King finding Nymphoria with an Invis. He's going to go for the solo kill. They got Sandwraith nearby now. Not going to do it, it looks like. Nymphoria does have a Nature's Veil on him, so actually that could be a difference as to why he's not going for it. Oh, Revor put down. They know he's here now.
They do, but and he's sitting right on top of it, of course. They're pretending like they don't see him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he believes it.
Yeah, I mean, he's going back in here. Obviously, they did not have nearly enough damage to kill him, so they were not going to open on him. Oh, there he goes. He's going to open on the Sandwraith. Will they get this following support? There's a wand of Sam. He gets a stun off, but Energy is going to be used. He pulls it back in again. Super Kid really wants to get this kill. Pyromancer are following, but not going to be enough. Meanwhile, the TPs come in. Master of Arms in the background as well. Keeper of the Forest. He got locked down. He couldn't even get his root off right there. And actually, that's a pretty big deal in this fight, as the rest of the team going to start falling back. And Nymphoria juking through the trees. Will it be enough? Monkey King wants to get the Heavenly Vault off. Nice seal stun right there. And actually, Monkey King being locked down. There's the Heavenly Vault, though. One Gem Slam, another Heavenly Vault. He's going to be fine. For now, though, nice green Aluno stun. Defensive Master's Call, put out Pyromancer, Dragonfire. Gonna miss with her. Phoenix Wing comes up, Blazing Strike just before. Takes out Sandwraith with her. So well played. Nymphora also in a lot of trouble. She's going to use a mana battery, though. Going to be fine. Fork Lightning just out of range. And Nymphora will live. So, Lion Esports Club, they do end up on top of that fight, especially with the tower kill as well. Pebbles farming bottom in the meantime. Beacon was not able to join them, unfortunately. Even with a TP, so big fight once again for Lion Esports Club. And actually, Pebbles might be in some more trouble here. Hasten Monkey King running in. He's realizing quickly he might be in that trouble. Nope.
Gonna be tried to actually do a little bit of a sidestep there in case the lag bites were done. Just applying the pressure, buying time.
Oh no. You're gonna get turned. Oops.
I thought he was buying time and gonna keep it spaced, but I think he let that haster get to his brain, man.
Yeah. Look at this though. Parasite's chasing. Did Pebbles? Yep, there's the late face hug. Oh no!
He got fogged.
Turn around! Fuck!
Juke.
Oh no!
Time. Oh, that
he had the free kill. Oh.
Yeah, well, the fog. We don't have it. They do.
Yeah.
Why don't they just be more like us? It's easy.
Man, that was close right there. But he cannot get revenge for his teammate, so at least some good sign there. And actually, at 4 point at the top lane with Pebbles. Bubble's going to be in some trouble. Can he react in time? There's no portal key, but he's still going to be caught up right there. The combination comes through. And the Pebbles Nymphora proving to be very dangerous, of course. Good pick off on a Jonathan fan there.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the 4 Pebbles are able to buy the room that Sandwraith needs to keep picking up his farm. He actually does choose to go Steam Boots this game. Seeing how the earlier fights have been panning out, he's like, well, I can't really rush my sword this game anymore. I gotta pick up those Steam Boots instead to have some earlier presence. He's also running into a lot of mana issues. I feel like if you have the Steam Boots, that just doesn't happen. Steam Boots Energizer, very popular item for many agility carries in terms of just many carries in general and for mana efficiency in farming. Intelligent Steam Boots plus the stats from Energizer. This goes a long, long way.
There is that portal key. I do have an update, by the way, on the other series. Apparently, Internet Gangsters did pull through in that first game over too much sugar, so Twitch is down? Really? Oh, we're good. Okay. Okay, apparently Coldcast, their stream actually had some issues, but we did have that update that IG Internet Gangsters defeated Too Much Sugar in that first game, so just an update there in that best set of 3. The winner of that, of course, playing the winner of this tomorrow in the finals here for the HoN Invitational, sponsored by the HoNcast subscribers. So looking back at this one now.
Goof around for a second, and it gives the enemy a chance to get back into the game. But Super KG is regretting a little bit with his overzealous attempt onto the full life Pebbles now.
Yeah. Buying some window time.
1500 on Sandwraith and still picking it up. What are they going for now?
See Keeper of the Forest right here farming. You got Monkey King roaming on over. Going to see him. But by himself, at least, not going to be picking up a kill. So choosing really not to pursue it here. Astrolabe just finished by Keeper of the Forest with that said. So yeah, some items definitely coming together pretty nicely here for Team USA, despite the hold they were most certainly in early on. Master of Arms, however, he is continuing to farm very well himself. Nearly has his own shrunken head. Back to the bottom lane. Parasite, he's looking for another opportunity here. Both Sandwraith and Aluna, though, are hugging the tower. It looks like we got Lion Esports Club. Wow, excuse me. All 5 of them are going to be moving in here. They want to dive right here. The Shell Surf coming in. Aluna knows she's in a lot of trouble. No TP's happening just yet. Mirage going to be used by Sandwraith. Going to disorientate them a little bit, if anything. The real one going in right there. Parmet's going to be down. Pebbles jumps in, but he missed the Slimettes, actually. They do, Parmet's is still running away, keeping Sandwraith distracted, if anything. Pebbles is going to end up falling there in the process, and now they're going to take out Nymphora as well. It looks like, oh no, she barely lives. Monkey King worrying about surviving here. He's using that elusive dash, nudge, one jump slam. Not going to be enough to get away, or it is going to be enough to get away. It looks like the stun onto Sandwraith from Master.
Doesn't want to give up yet.
Yeah,
now Master of Arms is a little bit out of position here. Looks like Sandwraith's trying to clean him up. Nice juking. Ooh, and the dagger not going to hit directly, too, so Master Arm's not going to be stuck with that slow.
Oh, go for a turn kill. Sandwraith actually realizing he's in some trouble now. Not nearly enough, though.
Yeah, that's the problem with the dagger is if you don't get that direct click, it just keeps going in that direction. Even if they get hit by it, second it off the trail for a couple seconds, causes a lot of issues. So excellent teamwork by Lions there, keeping each other alive at the end. It was clear that Sandwraith was hungry, and they were all pretty low health. in the end, escaping together.
Yeah, and the thing to note about that fight, too, the Hellborn team did get the credit for the tower kill as well.
That's true.
So that's obviously pretty big for them. Parasite, I got to think Hanskin's, I mean, he has enough for the Codex, actually, if he spills with the Ghost Marchers, but it looks like he's just going to choose to keep the Ghost Marchers here and do it the old-fashioned way of actually getting the two more punch daggers here and building into that Codex, but he's going to start bringing that presence now to these fights. When you look at that. So 2,500 gold saved up on Master of Arms in the meantime. Again, that shrunken head is just around the corner here. Speaking of that, Monkey King also getting pretty close. And actually, bottom lane, Keeper of the Forest might be in a little bit of trouble. Goose put down. Oh, here we go. Monkey King coming around. He's still in the Nature's Veil. Do they see him? They're just killing the trees right here.
They're just killing the trees, actually. They don't have any direct vision at all. So,
okay.
Me figuring it might be nearby, but exactly. He's going to be free.
Yes, he is.
We don't see too often Keeper of the Forest, even though it's like very obvious a Keeper minion in an Invis tree, like just walking into a fight, you know, on the outskirts. Even though it's pretty telegraphed, it's you never see it.
Yeah. The idea is definitely there, but yeah, you're right. Never see that executed really. Pyromancer trying to collapse here on this Keeper. Speaking of him again. I'm not going to find that opportunity. Middle lane, who's over here? Bubbles, still level 9. He's definitely struggling with the levels, but Notice Van trying to find any opportunities. If anything, getting some vision. Meanwhile, they do go on his eye right here. The face lock already used. Here comes a charge shot. Will it be enough damage to Codex? Yes, it will. All the follow-up. And the Hellborn Courier actually dies to Zai right there, so he gets a little bit of revenge. In the meantime, Aluna's trying to go for the TP. Can she actually escape? I believe she can. Yes.
Well done. Very well done.
Very good placement there. But, yeah, so they kill the Courier, actually. That'll be a little bit of a setback for Lion Esports Club.
Certainly. Soundwraith. Getting ever closer to that sword. Able to really explode and farm you up, but definitely doing what he can to pick it up.
Got Monkey King, and okay, so Shrunken Head is finished on Master. Again, Monkey King getting very close himself. These team fight engagements, but yeah, you mentioned the sword getting very close as well. He is going to have it here, pretty much with one more creep, but you'll still need the 1350 for the pattern, of course. They're going to steal their triple stack ancients as well. That's pretty big. Is Lion Esports Club, so they've been using the Codex and everything to really try to kill these as fast as possible, obviously. Especially on this side of the map, even the face hug, man, they're just going all out. But they do get the kill, and you see Keeper of the Forest running over here like, okay, let's go do our ancients. Oh, wait, they're dead. That sucks. So, not going to be able to use those resources. Kongor obviously up. I don't think we're going to see an attempt just yet, though. They're kind of running up by, but go to their own ancients instead and pick up even more farm over there. Monkey King will have a shrunken head now. Master of Arms can start working on this next damage item here. Hanskin, probably level 2 Codex. Going to be coming out here for him. There you go. Top lane M4 is looking for an opportunity. They've used that TP at least once here for a kill. Haven't used it since the portal key, actually, now that I think about it. That kill that they got earlier with the M4 TP was without even a portal key on Pebbles, so Pebbles has had that portal key now for a little bit, of course. Haven't found the opportunity, though.
That's right.
Pyromancer continuing to be aggressive.
So they always have that presence of the Pebbles and M4 across the map, not only the Sandwraith. Like gank potential.
They want to try to get Sandwraith here. This could be a big pick, but Tralf is just quick enough.
Trying to move out of reach, and they succeed. From here on out, it's a matter of just trying to keep the game around this pacing, not let it go too out of hand before he picks up that mock, and from there hoping they have the presence to make the rest happen. Of course, they do have a couple shrunken heads, not going to be too worried about the mock in that capacity. No one really is rocking the portal keys, so not going to really have that reliance as well. And Forrest going for the port, though. Monkey King's got to be careful. They have the Pebbles combination. Can't they catch it before he gets away? No, and the haste rune going to be picked up now by Monkey King as well. Uh-oh.
Yep. It runs back into him.
Still not going for it.
Nope. Not going to happen. So yeah, try to capitalize there with that port, but not to be. Good job by Monkey King having the presence of mind, able to fall back in time. Mocker Brilliance still a little bit away for Tralf. It's definitely climbing, but a little bit away, and that's a free kill on a Peter Pan Dam. Level 2 Codex Parasite, level 13 on top of that. Yeah, that's a free kill. Actually going to even take over a Minotaur here to assist some more farm. Was that a level 3 Codex? It might have. No, it's just TPS. Anyways, they're going to go for Conqueror here. Nymphora dead. They don't have that teleport from her. They're going to figure this would be a free Conqueror attempt. And the mini-map says it is. There's no one moving. There's no vision even at it.
Yeah, they're not even responding. They're just like, hey. Soundwraith's on his mission. They have theirs. They're going for Conqueror. From after the sword, they're just looking to stagger. Hopefully they play the game long enough. There's one base fight that goes in their favor and turn around from there. They realize they're in the hole right now, and they're just going to play it accordingly.
There goes Conqueror. Of course, Token of Life going on a Monkey King there. Be the one that Team USA will have to deal with now as far as having that picked up on him and resurrecting in those fights. Top tower heavily pushed in by Zai. Keeper the Force trying to make something happen up top. He's going to get Nymphora goes for the TP to put the ward down.
God. We've seen it happen so many times that they just barely avoid ganks. They go for that really smart ward, but this time they were waiting for him.
Well,
and
I don't even think it was waiting. It just happened to be pure coincidence. They had a rev ward already here.
I said waiting, but of course.
Yeah. Just simply, it's like, oh, hey Nymphora. Bye Nymphora. And on top of that, he actually placed the ward aside. Yeah.
I know, right?
That's got to be pretty brutal.
A rare moment of being caught out there.
Yeah. Well, the good news, though, for Team USA, they do have a mock now on Sandwraith. Well, at least it's being delivered here. So, that's definitely a sign of hope, you could say. Parasite, level 3 Codex now.
That's not like Monkey King doesn't scale as well himself, though.
Oh, yes, he does. Master of Arms. So Master has just died down a little bit with his farm, but he's still farming well. He actually has another 1,400 gold saved up here. As you said, though, Monkey King is going to be the really scary one, I'm sure. If anything, they're going to start prioritizing more and more farm to him than anything. Look at Master of Arms.
Yeah. How is it to see this Lions team, by the way, come together so nicely after they initially, faltered in their attempt to qualify for the DreamHack Summer event?
True, yeah.
Now looking absolutely insane. Pyromancer being caught out here. Sandwraith definitely going to clean up with the kill. And can't they get more? Master of Arms now going in for the Nymphora.
Nymphora, the heal's going to come out. Bubbles, though. Shell Surf, it is going to connect. It will set up the kill. You see Stallion Max in case, but not going to happen. So it ends up being a 1-for-1 there. Pyromancer bought back, by the way. Bubbles also buying back. I believe that was earlier, though. He's happened to use one, so I actually just noticed that, though. But it ends up being a 1-for-1 again. As they came back into the fight. And now instead they're just going to push out this bottom lane, especially again they got Monkey King with that Token of Life. So this could be a pretty good timing here for the Hellborn side. Mirage is down. That's actually a pretty big deal too.
Well, exactly. I was going to say the biggest thing. Sandwraith ulti down and makes the fights real easy.
50 more seconds here. A little less than that, but this is easily going to be an outer tower kill. It's just a matter of how far do they go here. What they have working for them. Instead, the Legion team going to counter push the mid lane themselves. The top lane's the only one that's been cleared out by Team USA. Both the first and second towers, both the middle and bottom, are still up, actually. For Lion Esports Club, so it goes to show you how this game's been going here.
The Hellborn takes down a Legion tower.
Bottom tower kill. And they will protect the middle tower in the end. At least for now. Eluded and 4 are going to clean up the bottom lane. Both are pretty good at clearing up those creep waves. So that's definitely a positive that Team USA does have, the creep clearing potential. Sandwraith, so with that mock, obviously deadly, but still will need now even more time to use that mock to upper farm towards eventually a Geometer's Bane you'd expect, and so on. They're going to push this top lane kind of, but I don't know how long they're going to do it because you see the middle lane in the meantime. It is being heavily pushed back. Monkey King leading the way. And this middle tower is also going to fall on top of it. So the gold lead even expanding. You see the base, Keeper the Forest, trying to get some attention here.
I mean, Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just like, say, hey, come to me, come to me. Stop on your aggressive approach. They're like, screw it, we're taking another tower. We're not afraid of you. Now, Sandray trying to join the party, but even he has to be careful.
There's one TP.
Takes down a Legion
Goes through.
tower.
Yeah, there it is.
So they just got all out of towers, did Lion Esports Club. Took a little bit of damage at their base, sure, but not the biggest deal in the world. Zai still hanging out nearby, though. He is still being sneaky here. Trying to see if he can get an opportunity. So Lion Esports Club working off a first game victory, trying to sweep the series here against Team USA.
Well, in good standing to do so.
Yep. Of course, move on to the finals with that, which takes place tomorrow. Actually, a note on the finals. We'll talk about it again later on, but it did get rescheduled. I know initially there was word that it was going to be at 1400. Well, actually 2 p.m. Eastern, which would have been 2000 Central European time. It actually did get rescheduled to just a normal time of 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European time. So basically, as we've been starting every single day, the finals will start tomorrow that time as well. So just to clarify on that. For those that
that's going to be a best of 3 series.
Yep, straight up best of 3. It's obviously a single elimination tournament, so not necessary for any advantages or anything. That'll decide who the HoN Invitational Champion is, sponsored by the HoNcast subscribers. Takes place tomorrow. No matter the matchup that we have, with the 4 teams that we have left, I mean, it's going to be a good one, that's for sure. Monkey King chasing. He's going to actually take out the minions of Keeper up here. Well, trying to find him maybe, but it actually goes back to the lane. Infora, okay, where are we going? They're going 2 heroes. They're going to go for Monkey King up here. Oh, all of a sudden it's a 4-man gank. It's a token of life Monkey King, but they take out Sandray through the process.
Oh, no.
That's big. Monkey King now, he's going to be gone, and he does have the token, remember, so he's going to come back up here.
Follow-up, though. Does he have the red emerald blade?
They have a root still. They have a root still. There's a red stun.
He's waiting for the shrunken head to use the
There we
root.
go. Yep. He doesn't want to root without that. Here comes Bubbles, actually. Now the Legion team needs to be careful without Sandwraith here. They actually are the ones that got to be scared. They're going to go for the TP on Infora. He will be fine. Another TP onto Aluna. Keep it the force, trying to hold his ground again. He still has that root here. But now he's going to be gone on. He's not going to use it in the end. Zai will fall, and that just backfired big time for Team USA. It was a great attempt, but I mean, it just the timing just happened to be bad.
When the sound rate got picked off, they were lacking a bit in damage there. A lot harder to force that Monkey King to use his shrunken head. And alas, Lions prevails.
Yeah, and the lead just expands, man. I mean, I know you have a Sandwraith with that farm, but
yeah, but I mean, he's still a hero in the end. He's still a hero. Still needs farm, still needs resources before he becomes a threat. And once again, Monkey King, no stranger to late game scaling himself. They have the Master of Arms on top of it. It's not like they're lacking in late game on the other side, so it doesn't matter at a certain point, honestly. It could be anything. If you're that behind in farm, you're that behind.
And no fire on Master of Arms also going to be helping things out. Ooh, Parasite. Level 5 Codex here. He's going to look for any, ideally an Infora or Luna. Look at this. Infora's like, here I am. Here's Luna too.
Yeah, Luna has a bit more health with longer divestments.
He needs to be careful with that Rev 4 now. Obviously, he knows about it. It's going to be fine. Yes, there's a Luna, and there's the...
Doesn't even matter. That was actually the higher health target, too.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to be stunned. Yeah, that was a pretty predictable spot, honestly. Well played by Peter Pan Dam in the end, but they do get a counter kill, so actually not the best decision by Hanskin there.
Yeah, it's not like they needed to kill an Luna to win this game.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, but look at Sandwraith! What? What was it? What? What? Why?
He was in. When you're in, you're in.
I guess.
That's it.
So he got a double tap, but...
Well, he got the double tap partially because he killed
the
Hanskin,
bottom
right?
lane, yeah, with the illusion.
Poured in and got a double tap there. It was for the Pyromancer, so a little bit of a, screw you.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't catch the beginning of that, but clearly just diving past the tower, and as you said, got Pyromancer, but, well, at what cost? It's life, that's what. Monkey King, Soul's Bulwark, Icebrand here. So, Super KGE is definitely really starting to step up, and he has overtaken as a top farm in the game. As expected, really. That Flash farm is not slowing down. Demonic Breastplate on B-Kid. And the Pebbles. So again, a case say B-Kid still doing his thing. As always. Classic B-Kid. Hashtag Angel.
Speaking of angels, do you have a guardian angel of your own that tells you to say things sometimes, Breaky?
Sure do. Sure do. Top lane, Zai is, again, just continue. He loves his top lane, man. Him and his minions. Push it up. Oh, here comes a TP from the teleport for never mind.
They're just unable to convert it. For the longest time, I don't know, they've been trying to set things up, but every time they try to go for a gank, they're just like pulling back right that exact moment. Sandwraith did initially go for that Beast Heart instead of going for a Behemoth Heart now, though.
Oh no! Oh, jeez! Blazing strike off the bat there from Pyromancer.
Yeah. The front load damage, just bring him down. It'll be back up. I was gonna say perhaps going for something like a Shrunken Head instead now, in light of the game. Now that the maybe Behemoth Heart's a little bit too far out of reach.
Still trying to kill these first towers. Look at this. Even if vulnerability is going to be as a TP coming in. Whoever that is, it is Monkey King, and Pebble's just like, okay, I guess I'm going to fall back. So still, both the middle and the bottom lanes are all there. Master of Arms in the meantime. You saw Samwraith actually initiate onto him. He did have the Mirage used. But another 70 seconds before that's going to be up now. And obviously with Keeper of the Forest even being dead on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like a Kongor attempt here. There is a Ward of Sight by Peter Pan Dam placed ever so cleverly. Cleverly. Clover?
Cleverly.
Cloverly?
The word is Cloverly. It's
it has to be, right? Cloverfield. That was a good movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Cloverfield. I didn't think it was going to be good, but it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's one of those weird, like,
I heard the camera angles
documentary
are
movies. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Kongor is no longer Party Kongor. No, he's done with the boxers. What cannons? The cannons from the Legion team. The ballistas? Confetti? What? The hell are you talking about? The hell cannons? Oh, they are. Yeah, you're right.
Where do you actually find one?
The hell cannon up at the top lane is still shooting confetti. Pambo is making the point that there's still a little bit of party left in HoN, apparently.
Oh, right.
I didn't even know they were doing that, to be honest, until you said
there's
that.
No party hats. Yeah, there's confetti on. I don't even look at animations for the. I mean, basic stuff for like Telltale. Watching like signals and fights for major
Small
stuff.
Thing,
but
yeah, that you don't really think about.
Everything else is sort of subconscious.
Here goes Kongor. Oh, and Enforced TPing in. Looking right on top of Parasite, though. They know they're coming in. Oh, this could be a disaster for Team USA. The plan is up. However, Mirage is going to be used. So here we go. They got the numbers. Monkey King is going to be locked down. Master is also locked down.
That was huge.
That's the pick that they were looking for. Big plays by Team USA.
Back. So does Master.
They both buy back. Looking to come back at this fight. The Cutfoot. Sandwraith is still barely alive, but he's almost dead at the same time. It's the same thing. Sandwraith is going to die right there. He cannot. Yes, he can. He can buy back. It will mean the Shrunken Head is going to be delayed, but man, that was a huge start to that fight for Team USA. But with the Mirage being on cooldown now, he's not going to buy back. It's not going to be worth it. Good attempt.
Yeah, not fast buybacks. Definitely worth it in favor of Lions Esports Club, though. And I mean, it was an awesome leap. Initially, just being able to kill the Master of Arms and the Monkey King at the start of the fight, that's what you're looking for. Now, 4 people have used a buyback here on the Lions squad, so if they do make a mistake in their base push, get a little bit overzealous and lose the final buybacks, that could be a window of opportunity, perhaps.
That was the chance. That was a chance. Samwraith is going to be resurrecting here shortly. He should have his Shrunken Head. You know, buyback always fun too, but I think that Shrunken Head is just so necessary for him right now to pick up. Master of Arms, Stoker to life. Just over 6 minutes remaining on that now, so obviously just getting it from Kongor. Taking his toys. Zai yet again back to the top lane. He's just doing everything he can to just keep that lane pushed. Samwraith, okay, he's going to ult here. Maybe looking for a free kill.
He does have a Shrunken Head completed, that's why he didn't want to use the buyback.
Yeah.
I'm not able to find any quick pickoffs as much as he'd like to kill someone like Pyromancer. They don't have any tablets, but it's not worth the risk for him.
Big pickup there. Sheepstick, that's what I was looking for. Sheepstick just picked up by Bubbles.
The Bubbles, yes.
Yeah. Big pickup. More lockdown for them. Master of Arms, he's had that level 2 no fire now for a little bit, so Another 1,600 gold saved up. Gonna work on his next tier. 3,200 on Monkey King. I wonder if we're gonna see that demonic, or even the Frostful Skull, or even a Frost Burn. I mean, well, there's somewhat of an answer. Nope, he sold it. Never mind. I think that might mean he's gonna go Frostful Skull, but he might just want to wait a little bit because there is a fight about to take place. Nim4 is going to go for the TP out. Could it be in time? No, it cannot. The one Jim Slam goes down. Keeper the 4 is going to be picked off. Nim4 also going to be exposed. Another good attempt from Team USA to try to make a getaway, but obviously not going to happen there. And do either one have buyback? And yeah, Keeper does. But Nim4 will remain dead, and there's the Frostful Skull purchase.
Waiting a little bit till the fight was over, make sure you had the clearance and didn't buy back. This is being delivered.
Uh-oh. They're going to push in now. See if Team USA what it has. Well, has... What am I trying to say here? It's been a long day.
Team USA what it has.
Food.
No, I know. The food's important.
Well, let's see what they have is where I was getting at.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh boy. Okay, the tower is obviously invulnerability is going to come out right there. Keeper the Force will be up. There's Sandwraith. I don't think he's going to actually go in, but just going to scout them out.
Second time now in a row, but
he does! Oh no! Sandwraith, where's the team support? He's going to be turned person actually. Shurkenut's going to be used. A lot of damage happening. They will take up Bubbles. He's barely baiting enough and will go be down in the, or get killed in the end. Monkey King is barely alive. Master of Arms does fall, but of course he falls back now. Sandwraith does have a buyback, but again, without the Mirage, he's not feeling confident about it. Monkey King and that Frostful Skull duo work. He's barely taking enough. He will stay alive. He dodges the power throw. He's going to be alive in the end. Keeper the Force, we're going to come out. Parasite looking for an opportunity. He takes over one of the creeps. Dragonfire's done. Stunning all the creeps right there, and actually, it looks like Lion Esports Club is going to make the retreat, or will they? Hanskin, or not Hanskin, that's actually Flensmeister gets caught out. He's going to turn around with the Fork Lightning, but he will be picked off in the end. So, Team USA does get something out of it. But, Tralf getting a little ahead of his team there.
Yeah.
Starting all of that. Ends up dying in the end.
Well, they're just trying to make something happen. When you're down, you have to look for the big plays. And let's see if Alliant that if it goes late enough that you can really fall back on and feel secure, but I'm not feeling that way. You look at the Master Arms, the Monkey King, and their incredible scaling so far, and it's not like it's something you feel comfortable in, so I understand the just looking for an upper opportunity you might be able to grab and trying to push it.
Yeah.
Not really thinking twice.
Portal count Hanskin here. See, Sandwraith is going to be resurrecting again. No buybacks used on the whole side. He made the point earlier that everyone but Parasite has actually used even one buyback on Lion's side, so got to be weary of that. So Monkey King is farming up the middle lane. A little bit exposed, but not enough for Team USA to be jumping him here. Again, that sheep stick on Bubbles, I'm sure is a pretty big deal. We'll see that come into play here as this game progresses on. Let's take a look at the other game, by the way, real quickly.
How was that one?
See if we have any update on that.
Actually progressing. Take a look.
IG versus Too Much Sugar. It looks like that's another back and forth game, actually. I mean, both teams have some positives, it looks like.
This one actually is a lot more. This one's actually incredibly based.
Strong teams, strong lineups there. Both sides.
Silhouette against Sandwraith, and Sandwraith 3-3, so they've applied some early resistance with the same Silo. Curious to see how he's building and farming over there.
Again, that's over on Colecast. Casted by Beef, and I believe he's joined by Mangy, actually.
Nice.
There. Team Stay Green not casting today. They were casting alongside with the group stages. Zai going back to his home up top. Just continuing to keep it pushed, but Lion Esports Club feeling pretty good right now. They are going to group up at bottom here and make a little bit of a push attempt. 3 heroes, Parasite, Monkey, and Master of Arms all have enough money for buybacks, it looks like. Saved up even with deaths here, so pooling up quite a bit, making sure. Going into a possible fight. However, you can't overlook Pebbles. I mean, 2,900 gold. You got another 2,500 on Sandwraith here. It's actually going to fall back before too much happens. So some good gold being pulled up too on Team USA side.
It's definitely something they can still try and make something happen. Sandwraith, if you do get maybe 4 slots up on him, and I can see him taking some of these fights.
All right, just got an update on the other game. So it's apparently about 13, 14 minutes in or so. It's a 5,500 gold lead as well as a 3,500 experience lead for IG, apparently. Again, they took the first game, so we'll definitely keep an eye out for that, or an ear out for that in this case. Panman's got us. Getting the updates.
Silhouette, I want to see what kind of item build he's going.
Winner of that plays the winner of this in the finals tomorrow again. We'll be covering here on HoNcast. Bubbles going for the top rune. Apparently he has Steam Energizer. Some sort of sword. Panman says some sort of sword.
Is it a light brand or is it a fire brand?
Some sort of sword. It's probably a quick blade.
So it's going to be a shroud?
I doubt it's a broadsword.
Probably a shroud.
Is it really a shroud?
We saw the shroud yesterday with the shield breaker.
Anyways. Some sort of sword, it's too blurry. Love it.
I don't understand. What do you mean it's too blurry? How do you even know about this?
Is it a color?
Are you watching the Coldcast stream or what? Are you watching the Coldcast stream?
That sounds like Lightbrand. That sounds like Lightbrand, honestly. Okay.
How do you... I need to look for myself just because that's so preposterous.
Emperor has to find out now. Bottom tower easily destroyed right there. Samrath's going to use a barrage. Will he port it in is a question. Okay, looks like he ports in the back, so not the most vulnerable spot. Parasite locked in with the red Luna stun. Not going to be nearly enough, though. So a quick tower kill for Lion Esports Club, and they do get Team USA to actually fall back, or do they? Samrath going in. Nope, not going to be in time, though. The port's happening. And for TPing over here to the Ancient, trying to maybe cut somebody off, but actually she cancels it.
Yeah.
That's going to be the end of that, so. Ooh. Are they going to go for a jump on Sandwraith? Pebbles is nearby. That'd be risky. Yeah, they're going to port a key away.
Speaking of big pickups, too, Pebbles. Already with the Demonic Breastplate and Shrunken Head, but getting right on track with that Grimoire Power pickup. He is going to be hitting ridiculously hard.
Yeah, he is. Jeez.
Here, like, Pebbles really benefits thanks to his high base damage, additional percentage damage added.
Apparently it is a broadsword on Silhouette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guessing game is over.
A yellowish, whitish thing?
What other sword would there be if it wasn't a firebrand?
I mean, I guess so. It makes sense. I guess I'm only assassin trap. Anyways, we're focusing on our game here. 14,000 golden experience lead. It's just very slowly risen this whole game for Lions. I mean, they've never not had the lead, I believe, from what I can recall.
It's just been a stable increase throughout, and
yeah.
For when you're ahead, you just get more ahead. Use that advantage and slowly apply it. Building more and more momentum until the enemy team cannot even hope to fight.
Samwraith hoping that he's going to be enough here. You mentioned, though, too, look at that Grimoire finish on B-Kid, man. He is hitting hard. And look at this. He's going to go for the combo. The Golden Pebbles appears. There's Stephen's Master Call. The Auto Pebbles not going to be enough, though. He will be taking out Monkey King in the meantime in the background, dying quickly. Samwraith doing a lot of work. Pyromancer dead right off the bat. Monkey King and Master of Arms on the run right here. They're going to put the stun on at Pebbles. One Gem Slam is put down. Not going to stun anyone. There's the Parasite going back here for the counter. Going to Samwraith. Oh, it was just not enough for that kill. Big Root coming out. Down goes Parasite right there. Master of Arms trying to finish him off. He's not going to get it, though. Monkey King also falls. And it basically is a genocide because Bubbles buys back, but a genocide.
And now they're porting right back to the other side. They're never buyback from Pyro. What do they have? They're going to force other buybacks. Master of Arms is back. Bubbles is back up. Monkey King cannot revive. Holy crap, just like that.
Team USA. Pebbles going to be locked out right with the Chiefs to cover. But there's the return damage. Like Grimoire Power doing work. No doubt. No fire blade. Auto attacks coming through, though. Bubbles in the front crowd. Doesn't have a kill field, of course, putting in his auto attacks. But not going to be doing much else at this point. Aluna, in the meantime, she is dropping quickly. Parasite going for it. Wants to go. But at one cost right there. Pebbles jumps in. The Demon Master Call comes up. It's going to save him initially. Great teamwork from both sides right here. Parasite's barely going to live, it looks like. Master of Arms still wants this kill, but he's in horrible positioning now. He's in the front line. There's a Codex to finish him off, and now we see Master of Arms trying to fall back, but no, Pebbles has other plans. Chucks him in the air. The auto attack to finish him off. Meanwhile, in the background, Bubbles also in trouble. Mirage going to be used once again by Samurai. Down goes Pyromancer. Bubbles is barely going to get away with a TP, but Team USA, they might have just completely turned this around. In fact, they did, I think.
They haven't lost any racks yet. Now they have the complete counter kill. Buybacks force out for Bubbles and Master Arms. They have absolutely none to speak of left. They dragged that fight long enough for Sandray to port back in with his ultimate as well. Now has Behemoth's Heart on top of everything. And honestly, they are pretty significantly in the lead in my book. I mean, the gold lead doesn't take into account the fact that they fought back so many times on this team.
Quick shrunken head right there from Sandray. That Behemoth's Heart. Look at this. Monkey King wants him dead, though. The elusive dash coming out right there. But the Desert's Curse over the ledge, and Sandwraith will be fine. So, Conqueror is up, and actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Monkey King and Parasite gonna maybe say hello to Conqueror at least. But, I don't know. Monkey King is gonna go for it. Mirage is down for another 18 seconds here, if they can do it quick enough. It is just them two, though. I still can't believe, I mean, Team USA, the teamwork, honestly, on both sides was phenomenal to watch right there. And action at TP coming in, so here we go. Samwraith is ready to go with his ultimate in 3 seconds. Oh, they need to be worried about getting away now. Monkey King, he's going to activate the Shuriken preemptively right there. He knows danger is upon him. Pour coming in. It's going to be canceled at the last second.
Actually, if they do damage to him, that Pyromancer will... Oh, God.
Dispersion kills him.
I know, that's what I was worried about. And then the Behemoth's Heart, he didn't even take much damage in the end. I mean, it looked like he took the ultimate, and it didn't even matter. It's level 2 Pyromancer ultimate. Just shrugging it off like it's nothing.
Man. I just can't believe. I mean, this game, the momentum has just completely shifted in the matter of a minute or two in favor of Team USA. Monkey King coming in right here. This is going to be a big Conqueror fight. There's a Shrunken Head going off for Samurai. Pebbles jumps on a Monkey King, though. He's going to be locked in with the seal set. Red Master's call comes out. Will it be enough to save him? He's bouncing around. No, it will not. He will fall in the end. Will this matter, though, when it's all said and done? Samurai holding his ground. He is still well alive. The Disperse doing a lot of damage, I'm sure. Parasite goes down. 3 are currently dead. Master of Arms trying to run. Pebble says, get in there, Aluna. Puts the chuck on. The 2-second red stun, and there's the kill on a Master of Arms. GG Wellplays being called. Team USA!
Going to a game.
Wow!
Sandray turns it around
what
at the end.
What a comeback!
The series is far from over. The entire story of the game seemed to go one way. Of course, there's some buybacks, and all of a sudden, they found there you go. There was that one huge fight too, where you saw Pebbles jumped in. He killed the Master of Arms and Monkey King right at the start, and then they bought back. It's like, all right, well, it's about over. And then you know what? In that bottom tower push, they jumped in. They brought, I think it was the Monkey King to low health. They killed the. I forget who they killed, but then they brought the Monkey King really low at the start. He spent most of the fight running.
Yeah.
They turned around with the Parasite to try to kill the Sandwraith. He managed to live with barely any health. The return route coming out from the Keeper of the Forest, everything just working in their favor. So, just like that, get Sandwraith.
Apparently, I mean, do we have that queued up? I want to go back to that fight. Okay, he is queuing it up right here. There was obviously a lot that happened there at the very end, so we're gonna definitely instant replay that. But you know what? The other B-Kid was huge. B-Kid was huge there at the end too. I mean, the fact that he was able to do
he lifted
what he did. Yeah, he lifted indeed right before the Grimoire power purchase. That was a huge pickup. His damage output was insane. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look right here. At exactly how that played out. So, again, this is where it all began. Pebbles jumps in. Bubbles, they thought they could keep him alive. Not going to happen, though. Then you see the chase happening here. So this is actually coming up to the point that you were talking about, where they try to make a return kill happen onto Sandray. So you see them kind of away. At this rate, you figure, okay, they're going to fall back. You're not going to get turn kills. Parasite goes in, though, thinking that they have a chance. You see, they go for Sandray, but a big root from Riser right there completely stops their plans. A nice Yulson on top. Pebbles going for Monkey King in the background. They know he has Master of Arms dead. He kills Monkey King. Down goes Master. And then that happened. But then look at that. There's the TP. They go straight to the top lane. Yeah, Bubbles buys back at that point, but obviously not going to matter. And then they TP top, and then obviously do work up there. So, you know, we know what happens here. Rax goes down. Obviously. Hey, you want to fast forward? No, this isn't it. There's still a lot more. There's still a lot more here. I want to keep at it. Okay, so here's where they fight them back, obviously. And this fight here was just insane. I mean, the teamwork was ludicrous on both sides. How does Luna not die right there? You see then Parasite barely living. Yeah, one hit away from death on himself, and then over here, and then he comes back up with a Codex to get to kill himself, I believe. Yeah, you see Master of Arms now realizing, oh crap, I'm in a bad position. There's the Codex. Peter having fun with that. And then he portal keys away, and the Master of Arms thinking, okay, I'm going to get away. Nope. Pebbles has other plans. And look at how hard he hits right there, man. So much damage coming out. So then obviously, then it still continues. I mean, then they go back in. Bubbles tries to make something happen. He eventually gets back. But then even now, it's not 100% over yet, obviously. Momentum completely swings, but here we go, resetting things. They go clean up towers and eventually go to Kongor. Well, yeah, keep it. So this is where the end is near here. Where they find Monkey King over here to the side, yep. Got a TP coming in, and whoever that is canceled at the last second. But then over here, you saw that the last second dispersed actually kills Pyromancer. When he tries to Blazing Strike him. And then eventually the Conger kill, I believe, or the attempt even. You see Lions just completely desperate here. They're trying to make something happen. Monkey King comes in. He gets comboed down. And then before you know it, GGs are being called, and Team USA somehow